Thank you for stopping by and welcome to the channel. So in this video we just landed in Japan. And we're going to share with you our experience on arrival.
Feel the humidity since we got off the jet. Oh, landed in Japan.
So we found it's a long walk to the immigration booth. So now's a good time to talk about what you should know before you visit Japan. So for this trip I let my kids do all the planning, and I just sat back and followed them. So the first thing you want to do in the comfort of your own home is create a QR code. We found out this will save you time when you land. Otherwise you have to fill out the forms to clear customs and immigration. So at the time when we landed, we found people that had filled out the QR code. They had multiple booths processing them. For people that didn't fill out the QR code and had to fill out the forms, they only had one booth open. We also found out that each family member has to fill out their own QR code. You cannot use one QR code for the whole family. So my son had a QR code for himself, but not for my daughter or myself. So the both of us had to fill out the forms and wait in line. So I could tell you from our experience, fill out the forms and get your QR code. Otherwise you're going to be waiting in line. That's the last thing I want to do is fill out forms after a 10-hour flight. Next was booking our flights. We found the flights cheaper if you landed in Narita Airport than Haneda, because Haneda Airport is basically in Tokyo while Narita Airport is about an hour away by train. So the time that I booked our flight, I found that it was over $100 per person cheaper if we flew into Narita Airport. Besides, my son wanted to check out the Pokemon Center in the airport. And book your hotel early. So we were pricing the hotels over 3 months in advance. So some hotels we waited and didn't book till 2 months in advance, and we found that those hotels, some of them the prices went up over $100 a night. I would book my hotel early. If the prices drop, you can always cancel and rebook at the lower price, if you get the free cancellation policy. So for us, we downloaded Google Maps to get around. So we found this app wasn't 100%, but it really helped to get us around. So for our experience, we found that a lot of signs weren't in English. So for us, we used the train and bus system to get around Japan. Speaking of which, some local buses we had to pay before we got on, and some you pay when you get off, depending where you are. So we used basically 3 of the rail systems: the Japan Rail, the local rail system, and the Shigatsen, which is the bullet train. So should you buy a weekly pass or should you pay by usage? So this is totally up to you and how often you're going to be using that train system. For us, we paid by usage. But I would recommend getting the Suya card. That way you don't have to handle cash. And you can use it at restaurants and stores. But be aware, at the end of your trip, if you got money on your card, you cannot get a refund on it. So I would go into 7-Eleven and just burn the rest of the cash on the card. So basically we don't speak Japanese and only speak English. So my son loved using the phrase, "Sorry, I don't speak Japanese, I only speak English." So he would say it in Japanese, and a lot of the people were impressed, saying his pronunciation was good. So we found we had no problems getting around Japan, and if we had any problems, we just go and ask somebody. Especially in the train station, they always have an information booth where you can ask somebody on how to get directions. And we found that they can understand and speak English. So here we are, arriving at immigration, and look at the lineup.
Yes, follow the white line. Visitor tours. Line up here. Here they closed the other one. These are the visitors. Go through customs. Here they said each person has to have an individual QR code. Your fingerprint and your photo. Hopefully it's here. past immigration. Visitor Service Center. So the car rentals are here. Tourist information, they helped us. She told us everything. So here you go for the SIM card.
Unfortunately, my battery died inside the Pokemon Center, so I have no footage inside. Or how to take the train into Tokyo.
Until RJAA Skytree, this train will stop en route at Narita Airport Terminal 2 and 3, Narita Yokohama, inbound Nihon.
So in Japan, it's bad manners to talk in the train or buses. Right now we're in Tokyo and we just got off our train. So we're using Google Maps to figure out which exit to leave the train station. So we found if you don't leave through the right exit, it could become a real big headache. So all the hotels we booked are close by the train stations. So that'll make your trip more easier.
I think you go those ways.
Some stations have no escalators or elevators. And watch how narrow it gets.
Yours. $7-11.
So right now we're gonna walk to our hotel. It's supposed to be about a 15 to 20 minute walk. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, like, share, leave a comment. I hope to see you in our next video.